Her biological father is from the Duarte family. Very typical of these wealthy families. These men would marry a society wife, have children who would be their heirs, but they had lands in the north of the province, lands in the west of the province, and they would go for, 1900s, early 1900s, they would go for 3 months there, 4 months there, so it was typical for them to have a woman here, a woman there. What's amazing is they didn't just have like an occasional mistress, they had entire families. So Eva Maria Iburguren was the youngest of 5 children he had out of wedlock with a woman who was a caretaker of the lands. The thing to understand not from a feminist point of view, but from a very practical point of view, at that time in a very poor society where there was very little middle class, there was no social security, for a woman to be the caretaker of the lands of a wealthy person, to be the mistress and mother of the children of this wealthy man, gave you some economic security.
Sure.
Likely, and probably case by case, but likely a man like that would have, his children by this woman would not have inherited his wealth. But he maybe if he liked the son, he would have made him foreman, made sure he got a good job. The daughters, he would have made sure they married good farm hands and had stable lives. He dies in a car accident in 1924 when Evita is 5 years old, and his wife and his mother say to Evita's mother, "Thank you very much, please leave our lands and don't make any claims." And so Evita's mother is now a single mom with 5 children, moves to the town of Junin into a poor area, and becomes a seamstress, raising 5 children on typical poverty in Argentina in the 1920s. So Evita grows up in the poverty that represented probably 80% of the Argentine population. She is true, even though she's biologically related to a wealthy family, she's not a Duarte, that's not her last name. And in the 1930s, when she's in her teens, the period of immigration had ended, and we're now in the period of migration. A lot of places all over the world, people moving to the big cities for labor. Argentina was like that. A lot of people moved to Buenos Aires or to Cordoba or Rosario. She was part of that movement of poor migrant workers who came to the big city. She was 15 years old in 1934, came here on her own. I believe her older brother, Juan Duarte, was living here, and I think she moved in with him initially, looking to become a star. She wanted to be an actress and model, and she had a personality, even as a young person. That's undeniable, is aside from the fact that she becomes First Lady, she was someone who was very charismatic and had a personality that people talk about. Even the people who hated her could not deny she had 34. And you can actually find old movies where she has bit parts. You can see photos of plays. She didn't make it big as an actress on the theater, on the stage, or in film, but she eventually got a major radio contract at a time when radio was important. In 1941, she gets a big contract with Radio Belgrano, and she becomes a celebrity. She then goes on to meet this up-and-coming politician, Juan Domingo Peron, who's with the current government, and is very much the man in the government who supports the laborers. He becomes Minister of Labor, and he puts in pro-labor laws, and so they become this power couple of this, general, I don't know if he was a general at that point, this up-and-coming military man who's rising up through the ranks, and who's with the labor and the working men like Peron, and his beautiful young wife who grew up in poverty and is one of the people who made it. So that's kind of the setting and now we can actually go to see her tomb. She never holds political office, but she marries Peron, and when he becomes president, she is First Lady, and she is the first Lady to be beloved on this level by the working classes, because the fact is, even if she acquires wealth, she creates the Evita Foundation, charities for women, giving children toys. She is the best PR a government that's run by a guy who's followed by the working men could want.
I want to tell the people of Argentina I've decided I should decline all the honors and titles you've pressed me to take. brings her people to the heart of Peron. Don't cry for me, Argentina.